Today on Sporting Top 10, we have our series finale of the MLB Ballparks. I'll be counting on the best of the best, 10-1. And number 10, I have Progressive Field, home of the Cleveland Indians. Now, I feel like this is a bit of hometown bias for me, but I just love Progressive Field in general. I kind of like it because it kind of mimics Fenway Park in a way. It has a big field and left, and it slopes down and right a little bit. And I like that they have a little monument park in center, like Yankee Stadium. I just like it as a whole. And, fun fact, it's like you could throw a football across the street and hit Quicken Loans Arena, home of the Cleveland Cavaliers. At number 9, we have Safeco Field. Sorry about the typo. But Safeco Field is the home of the Seattle Mariners. Now, Seattle, they have unique stadium designs throughout their city. As CenturyLink Field and Safeco Field both have kind of like the same look to it. I think it might be the same designer, but I just love this park in general because it has some quirks to it. Like I like the nice scoreboard in left and the big scoreboard in center. And I haven't been to this park, but from what I hear, it's one of the top parks in the league. At number 8, we have Target Field, home of the Minnesota Twins. Now, Target is actually, the corporate headquarters is in Minneapolis. That's why they call it Target Field. And I've been to the stadium, and it's one of the biggest field dimensions that I have ever seen, as there's not a lot of home runs hit out of this stadium. But I just like the architecture in general, and I like, it's right in the heart of downtown, and the outside of it's really nice. It's right near where the Minnesota Timberwolves play, the Target Center, and it's just a great atmosphere around that ballpark. At number 7, we have Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs. Now, Wrigley Field is on the north side of Chicago. It's nowhere near downtown, but it's a quick 15-minute drive, as you can see Chicago in the background over there. But what I love about this park is the ivy green walls. And sometimes it just puts a great, unique touch on a ballpark, unlike any other field in the league. And what I like is the new scoreboard in left field. It puts a modern touch on an old stadium. And the outside of the stadium, one of the best atmospheres in all of baseball. It is lively, it is bustling down there, and there's fans all around there all the time. And at number 6, we have Fenway Park. Now, what can I say about Fenway Park? So much history here, like Wrigley. It is actually the oldest stadium in the MLB, and Wrigley is the second oldest stadium. I love the Red Sox, so this might be a little bit of a biased pick for me, but the Green Monster in left field is just so menacing, unlike anything you else see in baseball, and I just love the atmosphere around the park. It is just so beautiful. At number 5, I have Petco Park, home of the San Diego Padres. Now, I have put this park so far in front of this list because some people tell me it's the best park and best experience they have in all of baseball. So I will take their word for it. But just from I've never been there, but just from a look, I love that they built the park around the Western Metal Supply Company building, and the great childhood atmosphere with stuff in right field, right center, like little sandboxes and stuff. And it actually got voted to have the best food in every MLB ballpark, as the fish taco took the number 1 spot. At number 4, I have Busch Stadium, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, the reason it's called Busch Stadium is because Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser, is headquartered out of St. Louis. But this is one of the biggest stadiums in the MLB in terms of seat capacity. But really, what makes this ballpark good and does this ballpark justice is the background of the beautiful city in the background. The St. Louis Arch, you can see it from any seat in the ballpark. It's a beautiful look. They have the St. Louis Capitol building right over there. And I just love the atmosphere around this park, as it has a nice brick, one of the richest, reddest brick you will ever see. And they have a rich fan base that comes out and supports the team, and they have restaurants, bars, and stuff all around it. At number 3, I have AT&T Park, home of the San Francisco Giants. Now, this park is great. I mean, I haven't been here, but just the look of it there's so many unique things about it. It's right on the Pacific Ocean. People camp out in boats trying to wait for home run balls. Can't imagine when the next home run derby is going to be there. That place is going to be filled, a zoo. And I like there's some of the unique architectural features like the Coke bottle and gigantic baseball glove in left field. Overall, this park is a great park. At number 2, I have Camden Yards, home of the Baltimore Orioles. Now, Camden Yards has a great feature, and that is the old office building that they built this whole stadium around. The outside of the stadium is a rich, nice brick, and I just love that the right field, there's a little bar on top of it that you can get drinks, and right behind the bar is the best walkway in baseball, I feel. You take a look to the left, you see the baseball game, it's a great view, and right here they have a bunch of shops for the Baltimore Orioles and some restaurants so you can eat there. And the ballpark that takes our number 1 spot is PNC Park, home of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, PNC Park, the reason why I put this on the top of the list is it's the little things that makes this park absolutely fantastic. As in center field for the batter's eye, they have hedges made into the word Pirates, which I think is really cool. They have a 21-foot Roberto Clemente wall signifying the late, great Roberto Clemente. And the skyline of the city on the river is just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Look at this picture. That's the best picture we've had on this list. We saved the best for last. As they show the bridges going across and just the beautiful skyline of the city of Pittsburgh. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Sporting Top 10.